The next task at hand is to increment that score variable, right? And so how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to go into our update for the ball. And if we take a look at the code here, we go up into the ball class. You can look at the update for the ball. It's right here. It takes in the left pedal and the right pedal, and it does a couple of things. It runs the move, which adjusts the X and Y position of the rect, which eventually, when we get down to the blit of the ball, blits the ball in a slightly different location. And as we iterate through the play loop, it looks like the ball is moving around the screen. So it does that. And then it does this, which limits the ball's um, like range of motion between the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen. Right? So this causes the bounce on the top and the bottom of the screen. And then here we bounce off the left paddle, and here we bounce off the right paddle. So that's what it does so far. We're going to add to this. Right? So we're going to come in here and we're going to say increment score. So what are we going to do? We're going to have an if, and we're going to have this if, right? So I'm going to just go ahead and copy that and paste him right in here. We're not talking about ball, right? We're talking about self. We're talking about the ball that called the update method, right? So we're talking about the self, the ball. If his rec's right side is less than 0, let's not do that. Let's do if the rec's left side is greater than win with, right? What does that mean? That means the ball has just left the screen on the right side, right? Greater than win with. So the left side of the ball is bigger than the right side of the screen. So if that's true, then what do I want to do? I want to adjust the score variable, but of which paddle? If that happens, then our left paddle should go up, right? So I'm going to say left. And why? Because when I call update downstairs, when I call update here, I'm passing it the left paddle and the right paddle object, which means the bag of variables that are associated with the left paddle. This one is the bag of variables that are associated with the right paddle. So then when I come up here to the update, left is a temporary variable here in update that contains all of the left paddle's instance variables, and the right variable is a temporary variable that contains all of the right paddle's instance variables. So when I'm down here, I want to adjust the left paddle's score variable. So how do I do that? Well, they're all in the left variable. So I say left.score. That gets me to the left paddle score variable, and I increment that guy by 1. Right? So then if I go back and I run that, can I see that it works? Well, let's go ahead and click. Ball goes off the screen. Nothing's happening here. It's not working. Well, it is working, right? It's just that we haven't updated the text object yet. And so to show you that it is working, we can come here to update. And you want to remember update is being called 60 times a second in the play loop, right? So this is happening 60 times a second. And right here, I am going to print left.score. So what should happen? We run the game. It's running update, right? The ball's in the center of the screen. Should it print out? It should print out the score of the left paddle, which is, it is 0. Right? Nobody has won yet, right? This condition hasn't been met, so we never changed the score instance variable. So it's printing out 0, 0, 0. As the ball is moving towards the right side of the screen, it goes off of the screen. And now this is clicking because this condition is met and the ball is off the right side of the screen. So we're incrementing score, and we should see score going from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and incrementing as it's going off the right side, off into infinity. Right? So let's go ahead and test that and see if it works. Click here, 0, 0, 0, 0, incrementing off to infinity. So it is working. All right. Eventually, we're going to make it so that it doesn't do that. We're going to make it so that it just goes to 1, and then the ball's repositioned and another round starts. But for now, this is what you want to see. Okay. And so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You can print out left score, right score. You can even get fancy and you can print out left score like that plus str left score, and then you can print out right score as well, right? Plus right, and then print out the right score, right? And what's that going to look like? It's going to look something like this. Left, 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 left. And then it should be, oh, hold on. I think I got to be here. No. Why is that not working out? Let's see. We come here, I click 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, off to infinity. Right. So that's what we should be doing, and then you're going to also add a conditional statement here for the right paddle score.